So after my Byrna uh, blew up or whatever happened to it, the air stopped going through the valve. I've never taken this apart. I've seen Sean's video when he took his apart. I don't really know, like just looking at the stuff that I know could have been an issue, as far as like normal other launchers that I have, like other parts that I know to look at, which may have been like a culprit for why it didn't want to fire or whatever, such as bad O-rings or blown seals or anything like that. I don't see anything that's bad on it. Like those O-rings look good. This seal looks fine to me. The valve looks okay. Here's the inside of the valve. You can see the O-ring in there. It looks fine to me. This is what is inside of the valve, and all this stuff looks okay. Like there's no random like torn O-ring or something screwed up on it. Yeah, that's the first time I've had the any sort of issues with the Byrna SD, and yeah, I don't know. The reason I didn't want to ever take this apart is because it looks like a pain in the ass to put together, and this is exactly why it looks like a pain in the ass to put together, because there's all this random shit they threw in this thing that like it. I mean, at the time, maybe this is what they thought of to design this, but like the Umarex markers are so much more simple. They don't have half as much of all these random pieces and like stuff that goes in and has to meticulously fit in here. So like I think this goes behind. I had to rewatch Sean's video when he disassembled his and how to put this back together. But yeah, there's just a bunch of random pieces and like metal stuff. This is part of the trigger safety, or like the safety. Yeah, it's just like a lot of weird little pieces that fit in there in a very small area, and it doesn't look that fun to put back together. So like I said, this is my weakest marker that I have, or less lethal air gun that I have. And like I don't really want to buy a new one, but I probably will send it into them in the future at some point and just get it working again. But what I'm doing right now is because I really wanted to dye this thing a different color than yellow, and I'm going to pause the video really quick. So what I'm doing now is I have my dark green RIT dye starting to heat up right here, and I have my two shells. So I'm pretty sure, I mean, I'm going to have this for a while, so there's no rush in doing this, but I'm pretty sure this is going to get dyed, and I don't know how it's going to bond to the permanent marker. This is permanent marker, the blue stuff. I don't know if the RIT dye is going to bond that well, or if it's going to melt it off and then it stick to it. But you should, if you decide to RIT dye anything, do it in a pot that you don't care about. This is an old pot. I don't care what happens to this, if it gets stained, if I drop it on the ground and it cracks. Like, I don't care about this pot. And so yeah, I'm going to have a green or like dark green Byrna that doesn't work for a little while. But I'm going to take my time trying to reassemble this thing. I have to rewatch Sean's videos. And I'll probably just post a random like update if this died correctly. So yeah, that's where I'm at with this thing. So it was a gift. I never bought this. This was a gift. It was given to me. And I have my Salt Supply S2, and I have all those Umarex paintball markers modified, and I have like a Byrna TCR, which is basically a Tippmann TCR, and I have, other stuff at my disposal. So this was just one marker out of like 16 or something that I have. And I mostly just ride with my Salt Supply in my car all the time. I don't usually take this one. It's just always at home under my bed. So Yeah, I'll update you guys what happens with the RIT die. I'm pretty sure it'll stick, but only time will tell. So, later.